Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've wanted to make this video for a couple days, ever since last game. Let's establish a couple things. Jets fans, we are not okay. We're not. No, we're not. No, don't give me that. No, we're not. So I'm just gonna rattle off some statistics right now because we currently are about 13, 10, and 5 about that. How are we feeling about that? Shouldn't be good. So let me just put this in perspective. Last year, let's compare it. Honestly, I wanted to do this because, there's a couple things that have developed. Blake Wheeler's gotten injured. That was a little unsettling. Apparently, he won't need surgery, though. That's the good news. Bad news is he's still going to be out for quite a while, is the rumors. And that opens up an interesting spot in the lineup. We could bring up a forward. We could do something with it. No. Paul Maurice said, nah. Guess who we brought up to replace Blake Wheeler? Nathan fucking Beaulieu, baby! I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. We brought up a left defenseman to cover for a right winger. Wow! Okay, so why do we do that? Let's get something out of the way right now. I have serious problems with this roster makeup. I'm going to say it right now. We have good players. We really do. The problem with our good players is they don't always show up. Or, in some cases, Paul Maurice, they're not utilized properly. What is the point of having a fourth line that has had depth scoring throughout? For example, let's just show this. Tony Donato has 3 goals. As a guy who gets 3 minutes of ice time a night. He has 5 points. Harkins has 5 points. Vesalainen, who plays higher than them, has 2. Beaulieu has 1! An assist in the game against Dallas. That's it. Now, we play these guys 3 minutes. Why don't you play them more like 8 minutes? Minimum. Run your lines a little better, Paul. Here's the problem as well with Paul Maurice. Paul Maurice doesn't believe in bringing up players. We bring up Ville Heinola to rot in the goddamn suite every night, but play Nathan Beaulieu. Hell, I'd rather play Ville Heinola. Fuck it. Fourth line Ville. Who gives a shit? Ville Heinola is going to ask for a trade one day. And when that happens, do not be surprised. But, as I was saying, there are many problems here. Why is David Gustafsson in the AHL? You can pretend to have good reasons for why David Gustafsson is in the NHL. They are all wrong. Every single one of them. David Gustafsson should be in the NHL. He should be our fourth line centerman, if I'm being fucking honest. David Gustafsson is also the best penalty killer in the AHL. Let's take a look at the penalty kill this year. 68% is our penalty kill. So we're giving up about 1 goal every 3 attempts. About that. Let's compare that to the power play. 19.5. That is a goal on once every 5 attempts. Some nights going without a goal every 5 attempts.
Not even.
That partially comes down to schemes, coaching, and how you utilize players. Players are only allowed to play certain areas on the power play. So how you utilize them, Paul Maurice, is how they perform. Let's also establish something right now. On the 3 pillars of Winnipeg Jets YouTubers, being Hot Garbage Sports by Coach Ryan D, Peg City Hockey by Jake Minchin, and Nolan Hockey Podcast by yours truly, Zach fucking Nolan. Ironically enough, the middle pillar. I am known as the optimistic one. I am the lackadaisical. Well, Honestly, let's not do anything earth-shattering yet. And let's just sit on that. Fucking fire Maurice! Maurice will be fired the minute this team hits 500. 3 games. Paul Maurice has 3 strikes left. If he gets to strike 3, he's done. Done. You fire Paul Maurice and you fire Charlie Huddy because the defense schemes have good defensemen this year, and there's no excuse for the type of defensive plays that are being taught. Players will play, yes, but players being coached improper will reflect badly on the player just as much as the coaching, and that's not fair. I don't believe that Josh Morrissey wants to pinch 17 times a night, but the way he acts on the ice makes it seem that way. Poor Nate Schmidt. Nate Schmidt's like, oh, another 2-on-1? Okay. No. Fucking no. You keep Dave Lowry, you keep Wade Flaherty. You either go out and get another head coach or you make Dave Lowry interim. That's what you do. Let's establish it. Now let's break this into 10-game intervals because I like talking about this. Last year, we started the first 10, 6-3-1. This year, 6-2-2. That's a not bad. That's actually kind of an improvement in a way. That is an improvement, and that's actually our best start of the year. The next 10 is the most shattering, though. Last year, 7-3-0. This year, 3-5-2. This is where it starts to dip. And then even this time, we haven't played another 10 games yet. We're at 28. So the next 10 for last year was 5-3-2. This year it's 4-3-1. We've already hit our quota for losses, and we've played 8 games. We've lost to Buffalo now. We actually have what's considered an easier schedule right now, but we're not playing up to it. We lost. So let me make this very clear. We lost to the Bruce Boudreau Canucks. We gave up 1 point. We got a point out of it. You know what? That's okay. That's actually good. Here's the catch, though. Combined against the Canucks, the Sabres, and the Coyotes, we have 1 out of 8 possible points there. We are out of a playoff spot. The Jets are not making the playoffs on this course. That is what needs to be repeated and reiterated to fans. Optimistic fans, happy fans, sad fans, angry fans, we all should be on the same page here. You know why? Because we want the same fucking thing. We want a Stanley Cup. We want to make the playoffs. We want to be appreciated, and we want to be recognized for the team that we have built. Those are our 4 fucking things we want. We're getting none of them right now. We have people that have the audacity to just say that we have a shit team. We don't have a shit team, but we play like we do. And that's the problem. I wouldn't be upset about this if this team played like this last year. Because you know what? Last year, our defense wasn't fucking good. And if we played like it, I would be mad because it would be my first year that I was watching this team and we would be so sucking and all that. But you know what? It would make sense. We could actually say to ourselves, you know what? We haven't built this team up to par yet. There are lapses, there are gaps, there are issues. That makes sense. This year doesn't. You have guys like Evgeny Svechnikov getting 8 points in a bottom 6 role for no fucking reason other than that the fact that he's just good. He's good. Tony Nato gets 5. Harkins gets 5. Both of those guys combined last year got like 2 in the entire season. So again, I ask, what is the rationale behind some of these decisions? 3 games. I gave Paul 3 games now. I'm down to my wit's end. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, honestly, because it fucking hurts. It just hurts. And you know why it fucking hurts? We deserve better. We have been there through 2011 to 2015 through shit teams. Shit teams. Our first 7 years were shit teams. Building to this, to now. Why don't you take a swing at it? Why do you wait for next year? This is the year. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like. subscribe, all that jazz. I'll see you next time when the Caps play your Winnipeg Jets.